Hey out there, Full Metal here. Welcome back. This recording, of course, as it always does for me once in a while, flubbed up again. So all of my in-game audio, once again, was not recorded. So we're going to do another little watch and record with you guys. Not that I mind. I don't mind getting to double check my gameplay. It's a little easier to see what I'm doing wrong when I'm watching along rather than trying to figure it out as I'm going. But this does give me a good opportunity. I wanted to ask you guys a question, and I'm hoping to get some responses. Ooh, Frostbow. I love this weapon. I think that's actually more powerful than the magma rifle, to be honest. But anyway, back on subject. As you guys know, recently finished Hotline Miami not too long ago. And working on Hotline Miami 2. I wanted to... I like the feeling of getting a game finished, completing it. And while I do love playing Ziggurat, I do love playing Brigante, they don't actually have like an end game. There's no point where the game is won, where the game is beaten. And that's true of most of like the roguelike dungeon crawler type games. So what I'm hoping to do is I'm going to run a series, at least one, maybe two, that have an endpoint. And the whole point of that is so that I actually have games that come to an end, and I feel like they finish, so that I can move on to other games. Because, don't get me wrong, Vagante, Ziggurat, they're fun, I love them. But there's really never going to be an end to them, so I can play them on and off forever. So what I'm thinking I might do is, look at these pro dodge skills, oh so good, and then I get hit when I try to showboat, of course. What I'd like to do is I'm going to start playing a couple games that have a conclusion, that have an endpoint, and I've got a couple in mind already, so I'm hoping that you guys will enjoy those ones. If you have any games that you would like to see me play that have a natural endpoint, please suggest them below. I would love to hear your guys back, or pardon me while I recover from my stutter. I would love to hear your guys' feedback on what games you'd like to see me play through. I would like to stay away from games like Skyrim, at least for now, because yeah, Skyrim kind of has an endpoint, but that game's just got so much going on in it. There's no actual direction that has to be taken. Like, I'd like to start off. I've got the one I've got in mind after Hotline Miami. It's a first-person shooter, but it's actually got like a story to it. It's one that I'm actually a big fan of. It's an older game, but I mean, as I've told you guys, I like the older games. I'm not here to play the most current, up-to-date games. But if you want to see those, I will gladly play them. So, yeah, just putting that out there. And another thing I am going to do, I'm going to kind of step away from trying to regularly alternate the games I'm playing. Typically what I do is, when I'm recording, I'll record one episode for each of the series I have running, so that I can give you guys current feedback. Like, I cluster record once in a while, like I did with Hotline Miami when we binged. God, I played that for a long time. And I don't want to do that. I want to be able to respond to you guys as you have questions for me. And I'd like to do it in a video, so that you can see that I am reading what you guys are posting. I want your feedback. I want to see your comments. So yeah, please, anything, comment below. Even if it's just a random question for me, go for it. I'll answer it. I'm not that shy. But anyway, that's where I'm planning on going with the channel. So keep your eyes open for some new series starting up, and if there's a particular series that you're a fan of that you want to see more consistently, again, let me know. I'll be sure to put more of those up if enough people want to see them. I'll make sure to give those priority. But otherwise, I'm just going to kind of go with the flow and post what I play, you know? I'm going to change it up a little bit. I mean, I don't mind playing Ziggurat and all that, but it's like, I don't feel like you guys are having as much fun with the content as I am. So we're gonna mix it up, add a little variety. But until then, we're going to enjoy the video as it's playing out for us both right now. This floor, I don't know if anyone was really paying attention or if they were listening to me instead. This one had a really easy early layout, and it played out really well for us. I mean, that early trap room, the early item room, it all played out very smooth for us. But it was just all so easy for us to run. Like right here, the info room, like this was a pretty easy layout. So it went. Oh god, I don't know if it's just my luck. I seem to run into these obelisk rooms way more than I think I should. And this one was no exception, because usually when we do them, we do what? 2, 3 obelisks? No, this room was full. I believe this is the one. Let's see. I just killed one. Yeah, this is the one. 4 obelisks in one room. That is obnoxious and annoying, and I can't stand obelisk rooms. They're so frustrating. They take forever, and they wear me down, man. I die so much as it is. I take so much damage in this video. It's not even funny. I get my butt whooped. Oh. I keep taking more damage and more damage. Alright, now the obelisks are down, now we can start actually killing people, and they don't respawn, which is what the obelisks do, at least from what I've seen. It doesn't matter how many times you kill them, who you kill. They keep sending more people. Yeah, taking just dumb damage. And it started off so good in the big skeleton rooms. I was managing to dodge so well. Went with Warcry. Needed the health. Always need the health. I do dig this character. Let me know what you guys think of this character. I like using the wand, as I've said before. It's the only weapon you have a guarantee with, so you know you're gonna have it. It's nice having that increased fire rate, even with the alt fire. Like I said before, another obelisk room, 2 of them back to back. I can't stand these. And I think this is the one where I get. No, I don't get overwhelmed here. Yeah, I do get overwhelmed here, I think. Was it? I don't know. Let's watch. I can hear those stupid carrots. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I get kind of swarmed a little bit with this level. Because of the obelisk. Once again, killing them doesn't really help me. I take so much dumb damage. It's not even funny. But other than that, it's just, they're frustrating overall. I do manage to recover though, like slowly but surely. I start a recover. I do like when I get rooms like this though, because getting all of the little carrot guys, I really am happy about that, because the more carrots we kill, the faster we get that character unlocked. Those guys! Okay, I don't know if you saw it. That big burst of the yellow sprites, or whatever you want to call them. Remember those, because you're going to see them again in extremely large numbers. And God, is it frustrating. But, oh. Just trying to make up some time. I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice. I am kind of like stuffed up in the head right now. I think I'm catching something again, which sucks, because when I first started doing all these videos, I just got over being sick. So I'm catching something again, which is fantastic. But hopefully it doesn't become a reoccurring thing. I don't like being sick. I don't know if anyone who does. One thing crossed my mind. Yeah, that was actually a lucky freeze. One thing I've noticed, I don't know if it's just like from my perspective, but the ice spells, like the ice spell, the frost bow, anything ice-based seems to do a lot more damage. Or it's just the fact that it's like those cluster shots, because the alchemy weapons all seem to do really big damage no matter what. So maybe we'll figure something out. But yeah, just trying to regain a little bit of health there. Had to backtrack to come get the portal key. Hop up here, hop over there. I do like how they kind of have portal key rooms like this once in a while. Just a little random, a little different. Adds a little more flavor. What is it? Diversity is the spice of life, or something like that. It would get kind of boring if it was the same room over and over. Which that's one thing I like about roguelikes. They definitely have a lot more variety. Especially as they get more and more updates. There's a couple I've looked at I've considered picking up. I don't know. We'll see what games I get in the future. I also like how it's destroyable terrain. Like, all those walls actually break. That's another cool thing about this game. Definitely changes things up when cover isn't permanent. You can't just sit and hide forever. Excuse me while I rehydrate. Need more water. God, I love that frost though. I think it'd be better if we weren't this character. Faster fire rate and whatnot. More dumb damage. Just not paying attention. That's one thing I will give credit to this game. With it being first person, you really do have to be more aware of your surroundings, and you can't get tunnel vision, because tunnel vision gets you killed. Tunnel vision gets you killed incredibly quickly. But, yeah. I'm trying to get better. I know I'm not doing the best job of it, but I'm trying. Pressing on here. Hopefully I don't end up having to do too many more videos like this in the future. Sometimes I say stuff in the active commentary when I'm recording, and I don't know, it's just sometimes you say things and it crosses your mind. Regulus, Predator King. That's a one funky chicken. Ugly chicken on top of that. Oh, and he's super fast, by the way. You're going to see him catch me really quick. More bad shots. He doesn't even have the most health compared to some of the other bosses, but he's just so quick, and he shoots that stupid spray. There's almost no way to get away from it. It's so obnoxious. Bookworm's a really good perk. It gives you more options, so instead of choosing from 2, you get 3. Didn't do a bad clear on that one. Moving on to the next. This is when it all just starts going south really fast. I was happy about this. I wasn't really digging that serpent staff. Like, the poisoning spells and weapons, I don't like them. I just feel like you can do so much more. This room sucks. And you're going to see why. I don't know if you're paying attention, but hearing that summoning sound in the background, it's still going. Like, we've been in the room for a solid amount of time, and you just keep hearing it. Because they just keep spawning. More and more of these things. And the worst part is, there's so many of them, I don't think it mattered where I went. I get that hail fire like that, and there's just nowhere to go. Because that stuff sticks for a long time. Like, I think we lost well over half our health going on. That was just a terrible start to this floor. That was so bad. Pressing on. This, like, I don't know what it, I didn't notice it in any of the previous runs, but, like, the spawn rate seems to just get jacked up the deeper you go. I haven't noticed it until now. Like, this run with these 2 floors, I really started to notice how much more they actually pump in. And small rooms like this become really dangerous when you got enemies like those, the imps. because they do that spread fire that just, it covers everything. And when there's like 12 of them firing at once, just really limits your options on where you can go. But made it through that one, regained a bit of health. I keep forgetting to check. I know we've got Wrecking Ball, which gives us health when we break things. And I think it just confirmed it right there. Let's watch with this one. Watch when I kill my health bar. No, it doesn't count. I thought maybe I got health back when I killed enemies. One thing that really started to stand out to me, though, is if you watch like the little kobold crossbow dudes, I've noticed it with them more than anybody. They shoot where you're going to be, not where you are. I think I've brought this up before in a previous episode. But it makes it a lot more challenging because strafing, you think, oh, I'm safe, I'm strafing, they're not going to hit me because they shoot in straight lines. No, they don't. They really don't. They target where you're going to be. So by running in straight lines, all you're going to do is guarantee you get hit. That's all you're doing. I mean, I know I said it before with like the big golem guys that throw the explosives. They definitely track where you're going rather than where you are, unless you're standing still. I mean, if you're standing still, everybody shoots straight at you. The result of Bookworm there with all the extra perk option, and I took Wrecking Ball again because I need every bit of health I can get. So instead of getting 1 point per destruction, I get 2. Although, another obelisk level! Hooray! Although it does, I didn't need it at the time. I was trying to keep those books alive so that I had something to heal after this. This floor just sucks. It's a bunch of those summoner guys, the ones that are launching all those little yellow sprites that I can't get away from because they all have homing. This room's just packed with them. And as you can see, they summon carrots. Not 1, not 2. Like, they each summon 6 at a time. And the moment you kill some, they just spawn more. So it's just... And with the obelisks in play, there's no end to it. It'll keep going until you kill the obelisks. I mean, we're well below half our health at this point. And I can't get away from those sprites. I can't. I don't know how I was to do it. I mean, I gotta keep away from trying to siphon a couple more points of health here. But I don't know how to get away from these things. Look at this. Between the carrots, tunnel vision really got me here. Between the carrots and that hail of fire, I don't know if you saw the freaking snowstorm of just fire chasing after us. But I had nowhere to go. I was so screwed. It devolved into me just cursing and using my gibberish language. Did get a couple unlocks though. Arcane Summoning, Amulet appears in your hand. It just gives you a random amulet, I believe. Meditation's good if we're running low. Amulet of Erudite, XP booster. So save that. Fireweaver Bomb. Looking forward to that one. A different kind of grenade. And then I got the Amazon amulet. But other than that, the episode kind of wrapped up to an end. I didn't want to have a short episode, so I tried to stretch it a little bit. Went and looked through the bestiary. Tried to see if we had any new unlocks, but nothing new. It's still all the stuff we've seen before. So, on that note, though, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and until next time, folks,